one time I was in New York and I was going to a meeting with some, there was these restaurant owners, fairly high profile restaurant owners, and they were looking to do this book project about their restaurant. And I was I wasn't a totally established writer at the time, and I was interested in doing this work for them. My agent set me up to have dinner with them. I'm going through a subway, and I didn't know about the knife rules in New York City. I had, as I do now, I have a pocket knife clipped to my pocket. So the clip's out and the knife's in. And I realized there's kind of this bum sort of like walking real close to me. And I look at him kind of like, what the fuck, you know? And he flashes a badge at me. And he takes me into this little room down in the subway system in New York.
A bum, so a fake bum.
Fake bum.
Whoa.
And I get, I had an Alaska driver's license. So he's like, asked me a bunch of questions about Palin. So I hung out with her, and then I get a concealed deadly. I don't know, like they take my knife. I get a court date, and I can't remember what the crime was. Something to do with like a deadly weapon wielding. I don't know what the hell it was. But it was like a real thing, right? I get a court date, but I get let go. I don't get arrested. I get detained and let go, minus my knife, with a court date. I go to my meeting. I'm now late for my meeting. I go to my meeting, and it's a husband and wife team, financial partners in this restaurant stuff. I go like, hey, I'm late. You'll never guess what. And I got a ticket. He takes my ticket and goes into a back room. The dude's not in that back room 5 minutes. And he comes out and says, you can tear that ticket away. You can tear that ticket up. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah, it's done. And he goes, but I mean, really, you need to pull that ticket out right now and tear it up. And it was over. So, here's another thing.
Why did you need to tear it up?
He didn't want me having it as a souvenir.
Oh, wow.
Which I would love to have had it as a souvenir. He don't want me, you know what I'm saying? Another time, my wife thinks I tell this story way too much for how the relevance of it, but I got a drunken disorderly conduct. Okay, I got like in a skirmish. I got beat up by the cops a little bit, but I had it coming. My buddy Fitz likes to point out that 45 minutes before this happened, I had said in about 45 minutes I'm gonna be out of control. I'm supposed to be leaving for graduate school, scared shitless. You know, my dad realizes that, I don't know, it's like through like his church, through the church he went to, he somehow finds someone that knows someone, right? I walk out of there getting a refund on my bail. Like my bail was $250. I got a $225 refund, and he asked me if I could afford the $25. Walked out the door because he found people that knew people. So you could grow up like with that shit.
Yeah.
And be like, have a way different understanding of how, you know what I mean?
Of what you can get away with.
The legal process, right? And I could have been not had that a father with that level of ambition who didn't go to that church, and might have been like, I didn't go to graduate school,
right? Because
I had resisting arrest. I had resisting arrest charges.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden I didn't.
Now
because of connections.
Imagine being Hunter Biden.
Oh.
You feel like you get away with anything.
Yeah, and listen. My dad never finished high school, right? So it's like he's not like that, wasn't like that kind of power player.
Right.
He's just a dude in the community that started with the people at church and found his way doing like something very natural, which is like protect your kid screwed up, protect your kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can wind up with, I'm just saying it's more as like full disclosure, and me saying that like my existence has led me to have certain things. Like I've had some shit happen where for a lot of people, that's not how it would have gone down.
Right. You could have done some jail time.
Sure.
Yeah. Or worse.
I had to be there all night.